What's going on, guys? Mike from FDT-TV here. 2 wins on the bounce. Can we make it 3? We travel to Bournemouth on Saturday. Let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Thanks very much for tuning in to episode 3 of the prediction show. Coming to you weekly with every Premier League fixture of the 22-23 season. As I said, the streak continues. 4-2 win over Leicester. A shaky start for the first 10 minutes, but overall we dominated the game. Gabriel Jesus opened his Premier League account, getting 2 goals on Saturday. Martinelli gets his second of the season and a brilliant performance and a goal from Xhaka. Hopefully the run continues. Coming up to Bournemouth, travelling down to Bournemouth, should I say. I think it's going to be a bit of a tough one. We'll just look at the previous head-to-head results. So in all competitions, we have won 9 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss, and 4 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss in the last 6 games. The last coming in 2019, obviously, with Bournemouth being relegated down to the Championship. We have had an announcement to say that the squad is fully fit for the first time this season. However, I don't feel there's any need to change the current lineup that has played so well in the first 2 opening games. So, like previous weeks, looking at my squad, Ramsdale in goal, Ben White, Zinchenko, Saliba and Gabriel at the back, Thomas and Xhaka in the midfield, Odegaard playing in that holding number 10, and Saka, Jesus and Martinelli up top. Just to clarify, obviously, like I just mentioned, the squad has been announced as fully fit. But the only possibility that I can see in a change in the formation would be to throw Tomiyasu in at right back. Obviously, it's his preferred position, but I've got to be honest, Ben White hasn't really put a foot wrong and has covered really well. Zinchenko looks like he's settling in really well with the squad and has played really well as well with some sick skills in the last game against Leicester. But it's good to see that we have a decent cover and will provide competition for Kieran Tierney. Saka and Martinelli, as I said, already playing well. Martinelli scored a couple of goals in the first couple of games, so we're starting to see him fulfilling his potential, and I think given a consistent run of games, obviously depending on what the transfer market brings, I think we can only see him get better. Looking at the substitutions, I think we will see some changes in the second half. Nketiah obviously coming in possibly for Gabriel Jesus in order to get his minutes up. Sambi Lokonga we may see making an appearance. Kieran Tierney as well to get some minutes under his belt and to give Zinchenko a bit of a break. And I think possibly Nicolas Pepe to give Saka a bit of a break. Those are the changes which I can more than likely see in the second half, but obviously it's going to depend on how well we're playing, what options we need to bring onto the pitch, if there's anywhere that we need to strengthen. So you never know, we may see some others, but those are the substitutions that I would potentially make. Like I said at the start of the video, it's been a very positive start for Arsenal. A complete contrast for the start of the season, which we saw, and I hope this run will continue. Bournemouth have showed some promise already in their early games. Obviously, 2-0 winners against Aston Villa, but getting an absolute drubbing from Manchester City 4-0. And they will want to bounce back from that. And I think with us travelling and looking at our previous away record, it's a potential banana skin game because, like I said, they do look up for it. But I'm hoping with the momentum that we built up in pre-season and already in the first 2 games, I hope that we can go on and get another win. Just looking at the team as well, there's a togetherness that I've not seen in a long while from us as a squad. I know it's only 2 games into the season and there's still a long way to go, but we just look like we want to fight for every ball. Like I said, there were some silly mistakes that we've seen in the first 2 games, and only as the season goes on will we see those properly ironed out. But it's Arsenal, let's be honest, we're going to have some inconsistencies. It's a fairly young squad as well, and we're bound to make mistakes. That the difference that we need to see is how we deal with those mistakes. we have looked positive and been on the front foot. And like I said, this is a difference that we haven't seen in a long while. Possibly actually going back to when Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang joined us in his first season. It just looked electric, and I'm seeing some signs where I'm not saying we're going to go the whole season unbeaten, because I wouldn't say it's an impossibility, but when you look to the like of Manchester City, obviously Liverpool going through a bit of a blip at the moment, 2 draws from their first 2 games. Manchester United is a game that we've got coming up in a couple of weeks. It just feels that would be the right time to play them at the moment, just with some of the results that they pulled off, and unlikely to get a Tonkin against Liverpool on Monday. Monday or Sunday, whenever it is. But I'm feeling very, very positive about this game. In my prediction from the weekly podcast, like I said, we're in the last episode, we do run a weekly podcast, myself and Ian, looking at the whole of the Premier League, mainly focusing on Arsenal and West Ham, but obviously taking an interest in the other games around us. But in my prediction, I've gone for a 4-0 win on this one. I do feel, as I said, really confident, and it's probably one of these ones where it's going to come back and bite me in the backside. But it remains to be seen. Kicking off at 5:30, I think, tomorrow. So we'll be sitting in front of the telly watching that one, hoping for a very comfortable win. And if we play like we have been playing, I have no doubt that we'll get that win. Whether we'll concede or not, again, I think it just comes back to those mistakes that we do occasionally see. So that's my prediction for the upcoming fixture against Bournemouth. If you have liked the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you check out our other videos and check out my previous videos for the prediction show. And I'll see you next week. Thanks very much for watching. Hi guys, thanks for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe. See you next time.